And here he is again. Hey everyone, Hanz here, hope all of you are doing well. And in this video, that has been a bit late, I am going to talk about a few pointers. It's going to be probably a bit of a shorter video anyways, but I wanted to inform you all that Hanz is fine. Some of you were frustrated, other of you were concerned. I can assure you that there is reason for neither. I'm good. I'm doing very well, in fact, and some of that can immediately jump into the next topic. Has a lot to do with the book, Thunraz the Thulian, right? You all know it by now, I'm sure. It's still beginning stage. It's still early steps, but so far it's been successful, more successful than expected by everyone involved, except for me. I always knew this was going to be awesome. But having, and I'll stick to that, dang it. But having said so, yeah, people have been really helpful, and I thank you all for that. Spreading the word the way some of you have done already is already really helping me, and of course spreading the book itself, but also with the book hopefully a message that is freed from anti-whiteism and is overall just wholesome for, well, for whiteys, but really for everyone that really wants to read into it and loves fantasy and sword and sorcery and all of that stuff. It's good. It's just that this time around there is no hidden filth in the messaging or accidental meme pathogens, to the best of my ability, in the book whatsoever. Sure, people will be perhaps a bit challenged with some content. I already had a conversation with someone who's a little upset, but in the end I think I made a very strong case, and well, what have you. Overall, everyone is very happy with the book, and I am very glad for that. It was, of course, it is my first book ever, right? It's all new to me as much as to you guys in a certain sense. I'm trying to get a bit comfortable here, but it's not as easy. And yeah, the help I've been given has already done a lot, guys. That generosity, that kindness, and that trust that you all had in me, or still have in me, is it's noted. It really is. I have to keep pushing with it myself. I have to keep spreading the word. I hope that you all enjoy it very much. Those who buy a copy, buy a few copies, and well, enjoy a bit of high adventure. Maybe you will be inspired to go into a bit of high adventure in your personal lives. Or maybe it's just the way how Hanz has made a certain transition in his life. But I'll share that story with you guys if you think it would be valuable for you. If you think you're stuck in life one way or the other, might have a few tips for you. Or even just something in general in regards to mindset, I guess. And in a certain sense, I think I personally, to you guys, and I think the trust is there because you've seen it, I live by the words I speak. I have made quite a few sacrifices being where I am right now, in terms of relationships, in terms of even for a while there, just safety for life almost, and freedom. I have risked my freedom. But that is now in the rear view. I have overcome, and here I am. I was willing to take the risks that needed to, and well, all is well that ends well, I suppose, in that field. But I might have accumulated some stuff for you guys as well, or just even practical things, straight up practical things. You never know. Which again leads me into the next bit, is that Hanz is going to slowly but surely fade off from YouTube. The last 2 weeks me being away has nothing to do with that. It has mainly to do with me wanting to move to places where I'm hopefully less glitch banned, shadow banned, white banned, whatever you want to call it. So definitely will leave a message there. In the meantime, I will keep making videos for YouTube. Might still be a bit back and forth in how frequent I can be about that, because I still have a lot of personal things that need taking care of. One very important one, and all the rest should not really hamper with my frequency being around. But it might be a while, it might be a week, might be a few weeks, might be a few months even. We'll have to see, but I'll make the best of it that I can. Okay, anything else? I guess coming back to the book, the start has been excellent. The first sales so far have been really good. I'm there are some things I want to say, but I'm not certain I can. That's a problem. What I'll share for now is that it's been really going excellent. I've been for me it's still a bit surreal in a certain sense that this is about a work of mine. Not in the sense that, oh, why would it? No, in the sense of it's going really excellent, and that has been my dream. It's like the dream on top of the dream. Bringing the book out was like definitely stage one, and then for it actually being appreciated by people, that yeah, I couldn't be happier. I really couldn't, and I really am so glad. And yeah, again, for those who have helped me with that so far, who still want to help me with it in the coming times, yeah, it makes me a bit of a loss for words. Yeah, can't even speak anymore when I think about it. It's really appreciated, and it is noted. It really is. And it shows that if you put your back into it and you let yourself be known to the community, of course you do not need to do exactly what Hanz does. There are good people out there, genuine people who will help you out. There are genuine people that will have your back. And if you have been supportive to me, realize that in and of itself it might also be something for you. If you think that you're a bit trapped in life in one way or the other, realize that if you can make yourself be known, if you can show yourself, if you can be honest and genuine in the way that you see fit to be. Like Hanz is not talking about his personal life all the time. Hanz is only speaking about the specific field of his life. But through that, I'm genuine, and I live by the words that I speak. Hence that it sometimes can be a bit difficult, but then you overcome that and you're good again, and you're better than before, right? That shows that people are willing to form communities. And I know internet, I know a lot of people talk about that's not real and it doesn't mean anything, and if you pull the plug it's gone. But you know those people are out there. You know those good people exist, that they are a real thing. That gives you something to stand for. That gives you people you want to look out for. You do not need to take that so literally as sitting in the same trench as some people like to talk about. I guess there is that as well, but it's not one or the other, it's both. If you are completely alone, you have no friends, you have no family, whatever it is, but there is that one girl or there's that one guy, and it's more than one, everyone can see that, who out there shares your sentiments to do right, for the same things, wants to do the right things for that which they love, which is the same love that you share, for the same love for European peoples across the world, for example. Whatever you go through in life, how rotten your immediate situation might be, those people are there. your actions might still indirectly help him. You never know that. But the fact that it could, should, I believe, be enough. If I did not believe that, you would never have known of Hanz whatsoever. And that is more than a belief, because it's real. And I think the books as well, in a certain sense, show as much. I wanted to throw that in there real quick, because I think that is important for people to realize as well, and for me to repeat that once in a while. Yeah. So I'm gonna slowly close off here. It's life is good for me. I'm doing fine. Still got some sour apples to chew through, but I'm going to. And slowly but surely I'll drop more information on how things are, dare I say, progressing in my life. And I'll bring everyone along that wants to. And for everyone else, YouTube channel is always going to be there, as far as I have a hand in it. And yeah, it's going excellent, guys. Still have a ways to go. I still have a lot to do for the book, still have a lot to do in my personal life, but we're gonna make work of it, or I'm gonna make work of it. And if you like Hanz enough, if you want to be so generous and so kind, as so many of you already have been, and probably still will want to be, gonna move ahead. I'm gonna move ahead. It's gonna be awesome. And how rotten the times might be in general, how rotten some people try to turn the world, let us then be the people who cast the light in the dark. It only takes one small flame to banish the dark after all. With that said, you'll have a good one. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.